Innovating Education Learning World in association with WISE, an initiative of Qatar Foundation.
Every day we see death and destruction on the news, with much of this violence stemming from a lack of tolerance for different ethnic, religious or political backgrounds. Intercultural education is one way of finding common ground. We explore some methods. Local cuisine can reflect the unique history and culture of a region, but can a cooking experience help people of different backgrounds come together? Could it help migrants and asylum seekers integrate into their new lives? Let's see if it's a recipe for success in Austria.
At this school in Linz in Austria, a special cooking class is underway. The students are making Syrian food under the guidance of Mona, a Syrian asylum seeker.
What we do is we offer a platform where asylum seekers and migrants can offer different classes and workshops, for example, cooking classes or any kind of other workshops like creative stuff, making jewelries or whatever the people bring, whichever resources the people have, they can offer classes in that field.
Kama was founded in 2006 in Vienna. It seeks to change host communities' attitudes to asylum seekers through exchange activities, a cooking class or dance lessons run by asylum seekers to foster an atmosphere of togetherness. Locals and immigrants open up to each other and share ideas.
In Austria, asylum seekers are more or less not allowed to work. And if people offer classes, they get donations. Like, we cannot pay them because we are a non-budget project, so we don't have the possibility to give them money, but the people who are participating, they pay money.
Money which is desperately needed. Omar and his wife have 5 children to feed and are coping with deep trauma.
In war, everybody's losing. So I might have even fled before I lose any of my children. I already lost 2 brothers, my mother and my father as well, during the period of the incidents that took place in Syria.
Mona's been in Austria for 18 months, her husband more recently. As they strive to integrate with the local community, they believe in the old saying that the way to someone's heart is through their stomach.
All the time. I want to cook and I want to work full time. I need to find work for myself and I need to find a place to live with my whole family.
You don't have to have special skills to take part in any of Kama's classes. According to the NGO, everyone has something to share.
What about living abroad with a host family from a different cultural background? Is it just an effective way to learn a language, or can it also help improve understanding between communities? We have a look at how some American students are coping in Turkey.
On a rainy Monday in Izmir, a group of American students arrive for a Turkish language class. "I wish it was summer" is one of the phrases they learned today. They're part of a US State Department program devoted to less commonly taught languages.
This year has definitely been incredible. Every day I would say is an adventure because I'm always learning something new or seeing something new.
Reagan loves learning about all aspects of Turkish life, though she misses American peanut butter and, of course, her family. She goes to school with Turkish students and has 40 hours of Turkish lessons every month. Her home is with a local host family.
The way my program works is it's through full immersion, and they believe that through full immersion, that's the best way to acquire a language. So living in Izmir, I am with a Turkish host family.
At the weekends, Reagan joins in the family's leisure time. Today, they're watching a movie. Initially, the father wasn't so sure about the idea of hosting a foreign student for almost a whole year. But after a few meetings via Skype, he was soon convinced.
We went to the airport to meet her, but actually it felt as if we already knew her. We were there with the exchange program organisers. After they gave us a short briefing, we came home and she settled in. It was as if someone was coming home.
Some 130 US students have taken part in this exchange program in various countries since it began in 2009. Many of them go on to pursue a career in foreign diplomacy. Reagan's next goal is a degree in international affairs.
Communication is one of the first steps to developing tolerance between different people. So how could this be integrated with the use of technologies? We discover how filmmaking is helping young people in Guatemala to bridge their cultural differences.
Less than 10% of indigenous children in Mexico and Guatemala finish primary school. Many end up on the streets selling handicrafts. Because of a lack of support and discrimination against their language and appearance, they're at risk of illiteracy, unemployment and poverty.
It's a huge issue to be indigenous, especially for young people. Guatemala is a country that has carried on a big fight between indigenous and non-indigenous population. People 4 years ago were persecuted, were killed just for being indigenous.
Up to now, this has been a neglected problem, but one project is trying to make a difference. The Lenguas Jóvenes initiative encourages students at urban schools to make short movies and animated films reflecting their own culture. Working together using new technologies, the teens from mixed backgrounds create powerful messages about cultural diversity and tolerance.
Our main goal is to maintain them more years in the basic education, and the second is to promote the survival of indigenous languages in a peaceful environment.
The idea is to encourage dialogue among students who wouldn't normally interact. A professional filmmaker helps them to get the best out of the movie-making tools in mobile phones.
I briefly explained to them how to build an image with good elements, good lighting and other technical things without making them feel it's too technical. I supervise them so they make a story that flows.
Twice a week they meet up to make films, exchange experiences and ideas, and learn about each other's communities.
Maybe we don't know each other well, but we're getting into it, and I like to work with them because of the companionship. We give an idea, someone gives another idea, we put them together and something beautiful comes out. No one says it has to be this way. No one gives orders.
More than 12,000 teenagers in Mexico and Guatemala have already participated in the project. The results are impressive. In the schools where the program has been run, the dropout rate has fallen by 67%, while incidents of violence in schools have also plunged dramatically.
Have you ever had an intercultural educational experience? Did it change your views of another culture? We look forward to hearing from you. Until next week, goodbye.
Learning World in association with WISE, an initiative of Qatar Foundation.